A lot is going on with P. Diddy, guys, as usual, and we need to get into this because it doesn't just involve him, it's involving his son as well. Hey guys, just Rob and Roddy. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Back again with another video. If you have not subscribed, click that button, guys. It is daily and consistent content. Please give this video a thumbs up and let's get into this. So P. Diddy's son, Christian Combs, has been dragged into P. Diddy's mess by having his own lawsuit from victims coming forth about what he did to them, about allegations of drugging, allegations of doing SA related stuff, harming them, like father, like son. It's what we're seeing here, because evidently Diddy and Christian Combs were everywhere together, and obviously Christian learned from his father. According to Jasmine Brand, exclusive reports that Diddy's legal team is preparing for another bombshell lawsuit. As we've been covering Sean Diddy Combs, currently fighting, several lawsuits, especially the one from Lil Rod. New allegations, including his son, Justin Combs, 30, helped recruit underage girls for the music mogul. Justin Combs has denied the allegations and said that it's cap. He categorically denies these absurd allegations. They are all lies. It's a clear example of a desperate person taking desperate measures. Unfortunately for the Record executive, another report surfaced today of Christian Combs, 26, who will be named in a lawsuit that accuses him of essaying and drugging women. The alleged victim's attorney, Tyrone Blackburn, the same for Lil Rod, exclusively confirmed with us the lawsuit is real and Diddy is aware of it. Blackburn added, "I provided Sean Combs' attorneys, Sean Holly and Jonathan Davis, with a photo of my client's injuries. All of this will be in the filing. We are finalizing it and it will be filed within the coming weeks. So this will be public for us to review. The identity of the woman accusing King Combs of SA has yet to be revealed. No word just yet on how the rising rapper feels about the looming suit. However, he came with a stop with a cap emoji to say that it's all lies." So the fact that they've got photos of injuries, the lawsuit's being finalized, Diddy's aware of it, Christian Combs is being included in all of this, it's not surprising to me. Diddy obviously did so many treacherous things that his children were privy to us, and he taught his children this is the way you need to learn. It's unfortunate, it's damaging, but these men are grown men and they should be accountable for their own actions, and we'll see what takes place when it comes to Christian Combs, but I am not surprised. Let's just say that. New footage has come out from this raid where, we can see this very shocking new footage, which shows the raids on Diddy's mansion as heavily armed agents march his sons through houses at gunpoint, pin them against walls, and park armored tanks outside. Misa is not pleased with this. As we expected, she was bound to speak. Misa Hilton posted shocking surveillance footage from the dramatic event on Monday when Homeland Security bust through the doors and did all of what I've just mentioned. She is furious. The overzealous and overtly militarized force he used against my son and his brother Christian, who I consider a second son, is deplorable. Those agents knew Puff wasn't at home. Did Justin need several laser beams? Did Christian need a high-powered assault rifle pointed at the back of his head from inches? Misa goes on to say that, of course, discussing how unarmed black men don't often survive these type of situations. Now, whilst I agree with Misa Hilton that, black men, especially in America, are facing a plight of injustice when it comes to militarized police, white supremacy state force, I think we also need to understand that this was not police coming through P. Diddy's door. This was Homeland Security. Homeland Security don't do raids that get signed off by judges for no reason. They are looking for some serious stuff. Homeland Security and a trafficking pyramid sex scheme, like with underage minors, they are going to do the absolute maddest of maddest stuff to everybody involved in that house, regardless of your race, to find everything in there. It is Homeland Security. But at the same time, my ring light's gone. At the same time, I can understand where Misa is coming from, because they tend to use a lot more urge, more force on black and brown men, as opposed to if those kids were white. Who knows what could have happened? That was also a reality and very much true. Now let's get into prosecutors who are speaking up and say that Diddy's investigation may be further along than thought. Former federal prosecutor is speaking out on this, a top federal prosecutor, and this is what he states. There are signs now that the investigation involving Sean may be further along than many observers thought. A former federal prosecutor says he may be looking at a RICO trafficking case. They have now conducted 2 public search warrants of 2 homes. That's a significant step in any investigation. It means they have probable cause to believe a crime has been committed and that they will find evidence of that crime in these locations, says Nadia Shihata, a former federal prosecutor and current partner of the law firm. She is a partner of a law firm, which is the head at the top. So when a partner is speaking on this stuff, you should believe it. And I absolutely agree, which is what I was just saying. Judges have signed off on 2 warrants for Homeland Security to do a raid. That is some serious shit that people need to understand. Now, Media Takeout, whether you want to believe them or not, are reporting that 50 Cent is on the verge of signing to replace Diddy as a Ciroc brand ambassador for $100 million a year. This would be an absolute 180 move on Diddy that will make him spiral. That 50, one of his biggest enemies, who's been trolling him for the past 5-6 months, raising awareness for what he's been doing, has basically now potentially taken the biggest deal that turned everything against Diddy. Now, it's Media Takeout reporting this. I don't know how credible they are, to be honest with you, but that would be absolutely insane. Speaking of insanity, Stevie J is coming up via TMZ to discuss these raids, what he saw. He accuses 50 Cent of trying to bring the black community down and states that nothing, he was the only person there. Nobody else was, there, that they had a big boom, that it was traumatic, and then, giving this interview. I don't know why Stevie J is coming out the woodworks to really be number one Diddy defender, because when Cassie's lawsuit came out, he was silent. Why is he speaking out now? I find that to be interesting. Granted, he's a producer, he's worked with Diddy, but why are you speaking up now? I don't understand. I just feel like Stevie needs to shut up. This ride or die that he's doing for Diddy is taking you nowhere. This man stays riding on the wrong team, and it's just very much unnecessary. Make of this what you will. Subscribe to the channel, comment down below, and give this video a thumbs up. 5 to 6 topics, guys, in 6 minutes, or 6 to 8 minutes. I really wanted you guys to let me know what your thoughts are on everything going on, and especially Christian Combs and the allegations and the lawsuit that is set to come, and that Tyrone Blackburn, who is leading Lil Rod's case, is the one that is leading this. I know Diddy is fuming. These videos that have recently surfaced of him, whether you've seen them or not, of him dancing around at his house, is all PR. Everything that Diddy does now is calculated by 1,000. Him being seen with his children, him posting, his ex-wife, him also now dancing around, him seeing, enjoying and smiling to make it look like he is not part of the defeatist narrative, and that he's losing in this, and that he looks depressed. He doesn't want the world to see that, because one thing we know about Diddy is that he has a big ego and pride. Everything was all about his name and who he was seen with. All of that's been taken from him in a matter of 6 months, and so he is defeated inside, but publicly he wants to put up this image. I'll give it to him. Putting up that image is not easy, but at the same time, this man should not be seen as some, I don't know why people are trying to defend this man. Like, I don't understand. They're taking it so insane. Oh, they're only allegations. But how many lawsuits is this man facing? Are they all lies? Are you absolutely insane? Why is he also settling these lawsuits if they're all lies? Like, come on, guys. Like, I just find certain people who try to defend him, it's just nasty, illiterate work. That's just the way I see it. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to also now see more lawsuits for his children. I think this is just the first one. I think more people will come out. When there's one cockroach, there's always 5. So I think that others are going, not that I'm saying these victims are cockroaches, I'm not saying that, but you know what I mean? When there's always one of something, there's always 5 more ready to come out, but they just want that first person to say something. So, buckle up, guys. This Diddy shit is getting even more messy, and it's just not going anywhere. Comment down below, give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you guys soon for another video.